Country star John Rich is absolutely not one to stay silent when it comes to cultural issues affecting the country music industry, and turns out he has plenty of opinions on Oliver Anthony and the music industry trying to lure Oliver into signing a record deal. We're going to jump right into what John Rich has said, but I'd also like to read your comments to see if you agree with John. Now, of course, John Rich has been vocal about nearly every country music controversy, from the Bud Light situation a few weeks ago to the backlash of Jason Aldean's latest hit song, Try That in a Small Town. Now, if I may try to summarize John's main contention with the country music industry right now, is that he believes that America has jumped headfirst into the cesspool of wokeness, and the country music industry itself is willingly following right behind. So it should come as absolutely no surprise that John has a very strong opinion on Oliver Anthony and his rise to fame over the last few weeks with his song, Men North of Richmond. The song currently stands as the nation's #1 song. It has millions of downloads, millions of streams, and Oliver Anthony is literally the talk of the music industry. Since Oliver has done all of the hard work, and since Oliver has bared his soul for millions to see, and since Oliver has endured the life of heartache, depression, and addiction that allowed him to write and sing these songs in the first place, well, now the music industry wants to jump in and make money off of him. In fact, Oliver has made it public already that he has turned down an $8 million music offer. This is where John Rich comes in. John firmly believes that if Oliver Anthony had already been signed, there's no way we would have ever heard the song Men North of Richmond. This is what John Rich said on X, formerly known as Twitter. All the major record labels in Nashville are falling over themselves to lure Oliver Anthony. The irony is, if he would have been signed to a label when he wrote this song, none of us would have ever heard it. His song fried their brains, and their greed is overriding their wokeness. Now, what do you think? I mean, I really don't see a major Nashville label releasing and promoting a song like Men North of Richmond. And even if Oliver Anthony would have been signed to a major label and they did release the song, I don't believe it would have captured the nation's attention like it did. After all, it's the honesty of the lyrics, the vulnerability of Oliver, and the passion of his delivery that made Men North of Richmond what it is. There's no way all that could have made it through the entire Nashville production process sounding the same. But that's not going to keep these Nashville labels from calling, and it'll be interesting to see how Oliver shapes his career over the next few months. Now, John Rich and Oliver Anthony have something else in common as well. John also shared this on X. He said, Oliver Anthony has the #1 song in America, and I have the #1 record, and neither of us have record deals. I texted Oliver to congratulate him, and he responded, God is good. Yes, he is, my friend. Yes, he is. Thank you to all the supporters of our music. It's truly humbling. So that's it for this video. But before you go, slide on down to the comment section and let me know what you think of John Rich's opinion. Is there any way a major label would have promoted Oliver's song, Men North of Richmond? Let me know what you think. And until next video, y'all take care.